Bing boing bing. Everybody has a story to tell with Toddy One Skip.
Report of unwanted persons, 4th and Tommy Creek Road in the Odd area. Complainant stating there are a male and a female that are in a black Chevy Silverado truck with North Carolina tags. Second time they've been to the complainant's property today. They're currently on the complainant's porch. They've been asked to leave multiple times and aren't leaving. Complainant stating they've got a video camera and taking pictures of the home.
Well, guys, is that true? And if it is, who would be? And who wouldn't leave when people ask them to leave? You know, this is the truth about the Whitakers because we've seen it in several videos. We've seen people just actually show up there and videotape them as if giving them a bag of chips or buying them a 6-pack of soda or just showing up is acceptable. It's always been that way, apparently, for the Whitakers, right? People looking and pointing and laughing and making them perform by just having them live their lives. I mean, that's how Mark Lada meant them. Remember, Mark was like, asked a local law enforcement officer, hey, is there anything I could photograph here? And he said, yeah, come back with a video camera, though. And he was, I don't do videos. You're going to want to do videos here because people find them fascinating. But there's been so many people that have found them fascinating and have exploited the hell out of them to put in a situation where they are now. They're not together. They're separated. We don't even know if Betty saw them, if Betty didn't see them. I've been sent so much information. I don't know if it's true or not. You know, I haven't seen proof that Eric has paid anybody. Nobody has shown a receipt for that I've seen, but I've had a few people show me where a few people have said he's done it, definitely done it. I don't know if somebody read the first comment about, oh, I think Eric paid them, which Eric or any pro Eric person could have put out to have other people catch it, because my feeling is if Eric paid them, why didn't Eric put something out? Wouldn't you put something out if you're accused and if you've left a family distressed and broken and basically homeless? Wouldn't you? Like, yeah, I paid them, took care of it. And by the way, it looks like the Whitaker family or the Whitaker YouTube page, whatever it was that Eric runs, is still running it, and it still looks monetized to me because you can still join it. So who's going to get that money? And there's people looking at those videos because they go back to see the story now that the story has become so much. So let me just share with you some of the stuff that I got. And I got more stuff that I haven't even gone over yet. So let's see what we got here. All right, so oopies. So this right here was put out. This is a recent post, I'm pretty sure. And it wasn't put out by Eric. It was put out by somebody else. This is what it says. It's probably that woman, Susan Stokes, but I don't know who she is, though. Let's talk Whitakers, Eric, Carol, Patrick Rourke in the West Virginia State Police investigation. I have a couple of questions. One, why are the Facebook pages, YouTube channels, and other social media platforms still up and assumed to be paying the owners? There should be a question mark there because that's a question. I say this because you can still subscribe and become members. That's what I just said. When does payment amounts end? When the contact ended? Or will Patrick and Eric be required to pay the Whitakers as long as they're making money off the content? I don't have the answers. I am just asking the questions. So tell me your thoughts and opinions, and we'll read them down below. So, okay, that's legitimate questions. Does anybody want to call the state police and say, hey, how come they're still monetized over there? Anybody want to make that phone call? Anybody want to call and find out, hey, where are we in the investigation? You think they're going to give us that information? I would like to know, as far as the money, if the Whitakers are going to get, because listen, I don't know that they got anything. Nobody showed any receipts that I am aware of. And when I asked, I was told that that wasn't the case, and that was only a day or two ago. Okay, so now we got this. From what I've read, Eric and his attorney have come to an agreement on a cash amount for the Whitaker family, and they have been paid, but Patrick has not done so yet. We still haven't seen that. Well, we are being told that post was from a newly created account and has no basis of actual proof. See, this is what I'm saying. And then Susan Stokes, Tristan says back, like I said, going off of what I've read, but I do think Eric made it right just not to have any legal backlash. He would want to get his name cleared too, wouldn't you think? And then somebody else writes, it was told that Eric and Patrick called protection service on Larry and Betty. It was not just Eric. Also, a lot of people on Facebook called protection services. Now, I do believe that Eric called, but I do believe that there was a lot of people as well that called. I don't know that Patrick called. That wouldn't make any sense to me. I mean, I don't know. You know what? I don't know. How do I know? I'm just sharing the stuff. So this is from Digging Deeper Down the Rabbit Hole. Allegedly, Eric has paid the Whitakers their money that was agreed upon. Source states that Larry was seen around town looking at 2 different vehicles, although someone has gifted them a van and has significant amount of money in his pocket. Patrick tried to use the car he gave the Whitakers as a payment toward what he owed, and the Whitakers was not having that. So old Patty Boy has not paid the Whitakers their earnings. But guess who did? Eric did. We'd like to see proof. Now, as this all continues to wrap up on who the user was, I think we can all come to the conclusion that Patrick used the Whitakers for financial gain. I haven't seen any money that Eric gave. So when I see money that Eric gave, I'll say that Eric gave money. But he has to give money. He's not a fucking hero for giving money. He's not even going to give them what they're owed. I guarantee you he's not, because he is a snake. He is a snake. Okay? Patrick at some point should show that he gave them $7,000. He should show that. Absolutely should. Because that's what he said that they made, and that's what he said that he had of theirs. So he should show that money. And he should get, well, I know I saw the money. I don't know if it's still there, but he should give them their money. And that's what I think needs to be done there. So as I find out more information, and I haven't, I know basically what you guys know. I just am trying to put it together to show it to you. So this video, unfortunately, doesn't have to be any longer than it needs to be. I know that there's more email for me to go through and stuff to look at. And as the day progresses, I will probably get on here and do more stuff. Okay, guys, thank you for allowing me to be part of your day. I really do appreciate you guys. This is Everybody Has a Story to Tell with Toddy One Skip. This is the Whitaker story. Don't let it be yours. And by the way, Brian Cody, just so you know, Brian Cody has been putting stuff out, but nothing at all about the Whitakers. Nothing at all about the Whitakers. You would think that because this was some sort of public thing, and the Whitakers, the thing came out on what is it, WSVN, I want to say, in West Virginia, and some sort of newspaper article, you would think that there would be an update on it. And more important than anything else, I'd like to know about the 3 that are in state custody and Betty, and is she going to see them and have Thanksgiving with them? That's what I'd like to see. Anyway, guys, I'll let you know when I know. Take care. You guys will probably know before me. Who knows? Who knows? All right, guys, be well. Thank you. Bing, boing, bing. Everybody has a story to tell with Toddy One Skip.